Hey, what's happening, everybody? Chad with Chad's Garage, and today we are going to be doing a real quick review on CarpodGo's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto screen. Now, this is for the people out there that have an older vehicle, like myself. I got an old Corvette. This is way before Apple even existed, or at least with the iPhone. So, I do have a stereo that I'm going to be putting in the Corvette, so if you want to check that out, it does have Apple CarPlay on it, and I bought it myself. This was sent to me by CarpodGo and for me to review, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So, packaging is super duper nice. I will say everything in the packaging. Now, I've already gotten some of this stuff out and kind of looked it over, so it's going to be a little bit neater than that. I'll go through all the accessories here real super quick. What you're going to get is your power cord, and what's nice about this is it's actually got an on-off switch, so you don't have to keep unplugging it, plugging it back in. I have had some in the past that you absolutely have to plug it in to get it to start, and you have to unplug it in order for it to turn off. So that's nice. USB-C, that's pretty much the standard. It does come with a full HD backup camera, so that's nice. I'm not going to be installing that because I just don't have a need for that at this time, not with this review unit. But it comes with a couple of mounts, and these are just flat mounts, and they are a little bit flexible, so if you've got a curved surface, that'll be nice. Looks like we've got some somewhat good quality, maybe sticky pads on there, so hopefully it's 3M, don't know. But let's get to the screen, and here is the screen. Get it out of here. Comes really nicely packaged. Did I already say that? So here's the screen, and really nice. The way this thing actually works is a magnet. Now, full disclosure, when you get this, it tells you, do not suspend the machine in the air to avoid danger. Danger. The bottom of the screen must rest on the dashboard and be supported. It should not be suspended in midair, as it may fall. The included mount is only for securing the screen's position and supporting it upright. It does not support the screen's weight. Please follow the manual to install the stand correctly and ensure safe use. So basically what they're saying is this screen needs to sit on your dash. Okay, you can't just have it floating like most of them will just float. And the reason for that is this magnetic mount back here. But I gotta say, I think that magnet is really strong. Let's pull this out here a little bit. Now, I am simulating us bouncing down the road. God, I hope this doesn't fall, because they're going to be really mad at me. But this thing is not going anywhere. So, but they say don't suspend it in the air, so I'm not going to suspend it in the air. Buyer beware. Do what you want. But I don't know if you're going Baja-ing or what, but that ain't going anywhere, okay? That's a pretty good shake. So I'm not going to be too concerned about the magnetic mount. You can pull it off, and it goes. I mean, you could see it pulls on there. It's not going anywhere. But they do recommend, or they actually almost demand you do not, because it's different. Most of the ones that I've seen actually kind of screw onto the back, so this one's nice. It would be nice if you want to take it out of your car and just disconnect everything and just leave the mount right there. So there it is. Now back here we've got a couple of ports. We've got a USB-C for our charging. We have got, what is that? come out here in the light. Okay. So on the back, we have got our ports. So on the back, we've got our ports. I don't know if you can see those, but we've got two different USB-C ports. We've got a port for the audio out, so 3.5 millimeter, which curiously does not come with the cord. Don't know why that is. Also has a AV in, so that AV in is actually going to be your backup camera. So that's support for your backup camera. Also has a port for a microphone. Guess what else doesn't come with it? A microphone. So there's your charging, and there's another just USB-C, which I believe you have to go through some convoluted way of taking a USB stick and getting online and updating the firmware. This does not do it over the air. This does not do it through a phone app. You have to go and download the root pack off of your computer and do it that way. Not cool, but whatever. So already we've got a couple of strikes against this. Sorry, CarpodGo, but why are you not including a microphone? If it has a spot for a microphone, why are we not including it? A lot of people don't have Bluetooth in their car and don't want to have to use an FM modulator, because those are actually somewhat problematic if you're going through different towns and whatnot and on the road. So truck drivers, you already know, Bluetooth modulators only work for so long, and then you got to find another channel, and it's just a big pain in the ass. So I generally like to use a 3.5 millimeter plug if it's available. Generally, I think the sounds better coming through that. But so I guess basically they recommend you use Bluetooth into your car stereo. So hopefully you've got Bluetooth in your car stereo, and that's what you're dealing with. So let's get into the truck here. I've got my new work truck, and I'm just gonna hook it up in here because it's the only vehicle besides my wife's, but I don't have an Apple CarPlay or anything like that in the truck, so that's what we're going to use. So we'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. I've got it installed in the truck, and went through the pairing process, so music is going through the stereo like it should, and that all works just fine. Could still obviously use my steering wheel controls if I want, obviously. My biggest gripe with this is there is no microphone, so the voice commands are pretty much non-existent with this. That's really disappointing, because the whole point of having a CarPlay screen is so that you can do your voice commands. You don't have to reach up and touch the screen. It doesn't read out. Now, I am on Android Auto, okay? CarPlay may be a different thing. However, when I was trying to reply to a message, this thing only got about half of the words that I was trying to say to it. So the fact that it doesn't come with any kind of an external microphone to be able to understand at a price point of $200, I'm sorry, that's not acceptable. So it's a beautiful screen. They wanted me to emphasize the 60 frames per second. Okay, you're really not supposed to be watching any kind of movies or anything on this, so I don't know why you would need 60 frames per second. It's nice, The screen is absolutely beautiful, and it's a very, very quality product, but it's just missing some things. Why wouldn't you send us a microphone if it has a microphone slot? Why would I have to go to a computer and download the firmware to update this? It should just go through like an app or something on your phone and wirelessly download from your phone, you know, to the screen. So it's a very nice product. It seems very, very quality. I love the plug. You know, it's got a USB port in the front of the plug. I do have it resting on the dash like it's supposed to be, but it's just not. Maybe it's an Android Auto thing, I don't know, but I've got my Android Auto in my other dump truck working okay. So it's still not great, but it's better than this. And this one just does not hear much of anything that I've got to say. Let's try it. Hey Google. Yeah, I don't know. I can see it's trying to do something over there. Okay. Hey Google. Text mom.
Your mother is Mom. By the way, next time you can also press and hold the mic button on your steering wheel to ask me anything.
Okay, we'll try the mic button. Okay. That doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just doesn't work like I want it to. Let's not get a copyright strike. It just doesn't work like I want it to. And I'm not trying to shit on it, but it's missing the things that it would really need. Why do we not have a microphone to hear me clearly what I'm trying to say? And why did it not come with an auxiliary cord? So I don't even think this truck has an auxiliary input, but if it did, that's really the best way to get your audio as far as I'm concerned. That's how I've got it set up in my dump truck in my little $60 or $70 CarPlay, and that one sounds great, works great, never have an issue with it. But I don't know, we'll see. I think at a price of $200, I think it should be much, much better. Send those things out with the new units, CarpodGo, and maybe, just maybe, it might work a little bit better, but functionally I just don't see it. So sorry.